Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. So in today's video, I am going to discuss the solution of the recently conducted examination, that is CDS I 2023. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. So I think you must have gone through many of the answer keys till now, and I have seen number of answer keys provided by some reputed institutes, and there are lot of not lot of, but there are mistakes, and I tried to minimize all those mistakes in my answer key. At the same time, I will also be providing a solution in which there will be explanation for every answer, so that you will get satisfied that yes, it is one of the most appropriate answer, although there may be some mistake also from my side. So if you find any mistake in any of the answers, then please comment. I will try to rectify it. So let's start. So the first question was one of the most easiest questions and one of the most repetitive questions. So the question is: a sprinter feels cramps and pain in the thighs muscle after a run. This is due to accumulation of, the answer is nothing but lactic acid, option A. So you can see here, this you will find in class 10 NCERT book. You will, I think, in chapter number 6, and you can see here there are 3 cases of glucose in which it is not decomposed, but 3 reactions are there with respect to that, and one of them is when glucose is decomposed in absence in lack of oxygen, so it forms lactic acid, and here also you will find this explanation. So next question: a leaf was plucked from a plant on a sunny day and kept for 2 minutes in boiling water. It was subsequently immersed in boiling alcohol and treated with iodine solution. What will be the final color of the leaf after the test? So yes, this question I will say maybe one of the toughest, not one of the toughest, but yes, it was tough because you will not find direct reference. So there is an experiment given in chapter 6 of I think yes, the same chapter from which the last question was picked, and from class 10. So you will find that the experiment is totally similar, that you will dip the leaf in first boiling water, then you will dip the leaf in alcohol, which will also be boiling. Okay, then you will put iodine solution. So these are 2 images before putting that into before putting iodine and after putting iodine. So you can see the color change in color. So earlier it was green, now it is blue. So answer here is option C. So you can see the utility of each and every. Now UPSC is getting very much into detail. Earlier it was not asking questions from activities, but now they are asking. So if you want to score some extra marks from other students, so you have to go little bit in detail. Now come to, so yes, this was easy question, you just need to know the concept. So the question here is: if the red blood cells of human blood are isolated and diluted in normal saline as an isotonic solution. So if you know the concept of isotonic, it could have been a very easy question for you. So you can see, if the medium has exactly the same water concentration as the cell, there will be no net movement if of such water across the cell membrane. So this condition is known as isotonic condition, and here you can see that there will be, the cell will stay same size, there will be no change in size of the cell. So whether taking RBC as a cell, so whether cell will swell, no, neither it will burst, neither it will shrink, it will remain same size, because the concentration, that is the density, concentration of the salt is same both in RBC as well as the surrounding medium. So there will not be any exchange of any movement from one side to another. Next, which one of the following statements regarding bile secreted by liver is not correct? So yes, this question was little bit doubtful with respect to the options set here. So first, come to some easy statements. So the bile makes pH of the body of the food alkaline and facilitates action of pancreatic enzyme. So yes, this is totally true. And the statement has been taken exactly from the NCERT. This is also from the same chapter, class 10, chapter 6. Okay, life process chapter. The food coming from the stomach is acidic and has to be alkaline for the pancreatic enzymes, and it is being made alkaline by the bile juice. So this is true. Similar kind of statement is here also given. The bile neutralizes the acidic pH of the food coming from stomach. Yes. Then bile facilitates emulsification of fats. This is also true. You will find fats are present in intestine in the form of large globules, which makes it difficult for enzymes to act on them. Bile salt breaks them, and it is similar to emulsifying. So yes, and now bile contains enzyme for digestion of lipid. This is the wrong. So this our answer here is option A. Next, the blood pressure of a normal human being is found to be 120 to 80 mm of Hg. So the number represent. So now you can see a very simple question but a tricky one. So, but you will find the answer again in the NCERT, that you can see the blood pressure inside the artery during ventricular systole contraction is called systolic pressure, and the ventricular diastole relaxation. So your answer here is ventricular contraction and ventricular relaxation. So answer is option A. Next, a person burned a firecracker in front of a cliff and heard its echo 5 seconds after it burst. The distance of the cliff from the person. Suppose a person is here, okay, and he put fire to a firecracker, and here is a cliff, and what will happen when you will burn it? There will be a popping sound. The sound will go and come back. So now the sound which he hears after this is the echo sound. That means the sound traveled suppose a distance d, then a distance d. So sound traveled a distance of 2d. So let's apply the simple formula that here we need distance. So yes, we know that distance equals to speed into time. Here distance is 2d, speed is 340 meter per second, and time is 5 seconds. Now d equals to 170 into 5 equals to 850. So the cliff was 850 meter away from the boy. Next question. Consider the following statement about microphone and the speaker of a mobile. So again a very easy question. You don't need any concept for this. You just have to think, apply your logic here, apply your common sense here. Now the first option is the microphone converts sound to a mechanical energy. First of all, which are mechanical energy? Sound is a mechanical energy. Okay, so first of all, if you suppose there is a microphone, and when you speak, so that microphone is connected to electricity. That means here you are applying sound, and from here it is converted into electrical energy. Okay, then there is a box, then there is speaker. So let's try to understand the input and output mechanism. So in microphone, the input is sound wave, but the output is electrical energy. This is with respect to microphone, and exactly opposite happens with speaker. So the input is electrical energy and output is sound energy. Now let's try to find the options. The microphone converts sound to a mechanical signal. Wrong. A microphone converts sound to electrical signal. Yes, this is true. A microphone converts the sound to electrical signal. The speaker converts a mechanical signal to sound. No, it converts electrical signal to sound. So this is wrong. Then the speaker converts electrical signal to sound. So our answer is option 2 and option 4. So here answer should be option D. Next, again a easy question. A 100-watt electric bulb is used for 10 hours a day. How many units of electrical energy are consumed by the bulb in 3 days? Okay, so we know that the formula here is given. Let's first calculate it for 1 day. So in 1 day, how much power will be consumed? So power is nothing but work into time. Time here means hour. So sorry, watt into time. So watt here is 100, and per day you will be using it for 10 hours. So every day you are consuming 1000 watt. That means in 3 days it will be 3000 watt hour. So and 3000 means 3 into 1 kWh. That means 1 kWh equals to 1 unit. So here answer should be 3 units. So answer here is option A. Next, the area under the velocity time graph for a particle moving in a straight line with uniform acceleration gives. Easy question. Answer here should be the distance traveled by it. You can see here the area under velocity time graph gives the distance. So this is taken from class 9 NCERT. Now the power of a lens of focal length 10 centimeter. So you have to convert here. We have the formula given in the book, P equals to 1 by F. Now focal length, so let's convert 10 centimeter into meter. So it will be 0.1 meter. Now 1 by 0.1 meter, it will become 10. So it will be 10 diopter, 10D. So answer is option C. Next, consider the following statements regarding burning of magnesium ribbon. So this figure you will find in the first page of class 10 NCERT, first chapter. Now consider the statements. White powder of MgO is formed while when you burn magnesium ribbon. So yes, it is true. You can see here this is MgO, magnesium oxide. It is an example of combustion reaction. Yes, whenever you burn, so it is a combustion reaction. Heat and light are produced. Yes, it burns with a dazzling white flame. So heat is there, light is there. So here answer should be option D. Next, again a very repeated question. Which of the following statements, although the question is not exactly repeated, but from this image number of questions has been formed in last few years. Which of the following statements with regard to reaction? The reaction is given here. Now so let's consider statements. Quicklime is used for whitewashing of walls. So if you'll read here, you will find that a solution of slaked lime produced by reaction is used for whitewashing, not quicklime. So this is wrong. So now a solution of slaked lime is used for whitewashing. Yes. CaO reacts slowly with CO2 in air to form a thin layer of CaCO3 on walls. Just read the next statement. Calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with carbon dioxide, not calcium oxide. There is difference between calcium oxide and calcium hydroxide. So this is again wrong. Calcium hydroxide, called slaked lime, is an inorganic compound. Yes, it is an inorganic compound. So here the answer should be option B, because 2 and 4 are correct statements. Next, which of the following statements with regard to heating of lead nitrate over a flame are correct? Again a question taken from NCERT, and there is an image given with respect to this reaction. So let's go through reactions. Brown fumes of NO is released. Let's watch. You can see here what is. You will observe emission of brown fumes. but these are nitrogen dioxide, not nitrogen oxide, so this is wrong. Then colorless O2 gas is released. Yes, O2 gas is released, so this is true. Then it is example of oxidation reaction. No, it is an example of decomposition reaction. Then it is an example of thermal decomposition. Yes, so this is true. Now it was possible without knowing the exact figure or reaction. You can see the contradiction here. On one hand it is saying oxidation and here it is saying decomposition, so either one of them will be true. On one hand it is showing that NO2 should be there, here it is saying that NO should be there, so either NO or NO2. So in this way you can eliminate and reach up to the answer without knowing the exact concept also. The options are framed in that way, so answer here should be option D, 2 and 4. Next, which of the following is not an oxidation reaction? So again the question from the very first chapter of class 10. So rusting of iron is an oxidation reaction, rancidity in combustion, but opening of soda bottle is not. So answer here should be option B. Next, reflex arcs are involved in animal for quick and efficient response. So this question has been asked from class 10 chapter number 7. So you can see the reflex arc here. So first there will be involvement of receptor, then receptor will inform the sensory neuron, then it will go up to brain. After brain it will relay neuron and then effector. So this is the whole reflex arc. So receptor, sensory neuron, relay neuron in spinal cord, yes, then brain, then motor neuron. Okay, yes, this is true. So answer here is option A. Next, which of the following is essential for thyroid gland to make thyroxine? Very easy question, no need any explanation. Answer is option D, iodine. In plant cells RNA is present in. So yes, this is a very, not I will say very easy question, but it is a tricky question. If you by knowing just one thing you can solve this question. First of all, RNA is a genetic material, and you know genetic materials are having proteins, and for protein you need ribosome. So only one option is there which has ribosome, so answer should be option D. In this way you can get directly up to answer. Otherwise yes, all answers are true. Nucleic, cytoplasm, these are the, but the trick here is ribosome. Next, in grasses intercalary meristem is usually located at? Again a very repetitive question. Sometimes they ask about intercalary, sometimes apical and sometimes lateral. So answer here is, you can see here lateral, not the lateral meristem. Answer here is, actually it is not mentioned exactly, it should be here, that is base of the leaves. So root and shoot is for apical meristem and lateral side stem is for lateral meristem. Next, xylem is a type of complex tissue in plants for upward conduction of water. Which one of the following xylem tissues consists of living cells? Now, so in one para only you will find the answer that xylem has 4 parts: tracheids, vessels, xylem, parenchyma and xylem fibers, in which tracheids and vessels have thick walls and they are mainly dead. So just remove these two options, tracheid and vessels are dead. Then xylem fibers are mainly supportive function, so they are also hard tissues and they are also dead one. Then comes to then we are left with xylem parenchyma. If you know the definition of parenchyma, so it is especially permanent tissue. At the same time they are living cells, so xylem parenchyma will be the appropriate answer. Next, 3 registers of resistance 11 ohm, 22 ohm and 33, and these are connected in parallel. So let's take it 11, 22, 33. So we know the formula, that 1 by r equals to 1 by r1 plus 1 by r2 plus 1 by r3 whenever they are connected in parallel. So 1 by 11 plus 1 by 22 plus 1 by 33. Let's take LCM. LCM will become 66. 11 6 times, 22 3 times, and 33 2 times. 6 3 9 2 11. So 11 by 66, it will come 1 by 6. Then R equivalent to 6 ohm. So the equivalent resistance of this series is 6 ohm. Answer is option D. A very easy question. Next, RMS potential difference between the red live wire and black neutral wire in Indian domestic. You know that, you must have heard about this. It is 220 volt. Answer is option B. Next, the hydrogen bomb and the uranium bomb are based on. So yes, again it is a very easy question, no need any explanation, although it is mentioned in the book directly that hydrogen bomb works on the principle of nuclear fusion, and uranium bomb, that is the atom bomb, you know, it works on the principle of nuclear fission. Okay, and in this nuclear fusion is also there in sun. So answer here is option A, 46A. Next, sound and light waves, again a very easy and conceptual question. So sound is a longitudinal wave and light is a transverse wave. So answer is option A. Next, a car moving with a speed of 12 meter per second is subjected to brakes which produces a deceleration of 6 meter per second square. The car takes 2 seconds to stop after the application of brake. So what is the distance covered by the car after the application of brake? So this is a question taken from class 9 motion chapter. So there are different equations of motion in a straight line. So let's find. So you know that this is one, v equals to u plus at, this is one. Then another one is v square minus u square equals to 2as, and the left one is s equals to ut plus half a t square. We need distance. So in these two cases we can find distance, but here we don't know the final velocity. We know the initial velocity. So let's use this statement. So s equals to u. For u we can put 12. For t we know 2 seconds plus half. Now here it is deceleration, that means we can put negative sign. So minus 6 a t square, that means 2 square. Now it is 24 plus this is 2 times. So 24 minus 12, that is 12 meter. So answer here is option A. Next, what is the chemical composition of a soda acid type fire extinguisher? So this image you will find at the very end of the chapter. I think second chapter it is. So here you can find it is a soda acid fire extinguisher made at home, in which the components are sodium hydrogen carbonate. So you have to find sodium hydrogen carbonate, and it is there in only in option A. Sodium hydrogen carbonate and sulfuric acid, when they will react they will form CO2. That is the only concept. Next, while diluting concentrated nitric acid solution, the concentration of H3O. So this is a question of observation. If you had ever went to science chemistry lab, then you must have gone through these. You must be able to understand these statements. The first is the concentration of hydronium ions volume increases. How it will increase? If you will add water, it will decrease. So answer, this is wrong. Then water must be added slowly to concentrated acid. No, you cannot add. Suppose this is acid, this is HCl. You cannot add water, it will blast. Rather what you have to do, take water, then take HCl from here and take few drops slowly stirring. So acid must be added slowly, water, this is 3. So answer here should be option C. You can see it is clearly mentioned. The process of dissolving an acid or a base is in water is highly exothermic. Mixing an acid or base with water results in decrease in concentration of hydronium ions. Got it? And here it also meant if water is added to concentrated acid, the heat generated may cause mixture to splash out and cause burns. The glass container may also break due to excessive local heating. Acid must always be added slowly to water with constant stirring. Got it? Next. Which of the following is correct? Now, yeah, this was a little bit tricky. You are confirmed about these two statements that yes, lemon juice will have the least pH, and milk of magnesia, since it is basic, so you have to have. Now you have doubt between blood and coffee. Now you can find here that why these kind of statements or fill in the blanks which is given in the book is important. Suppose if you ever went for knowing the pH of coffee, then you would have found it very easy to solve this question, because you know the pH of lemon juice, you know the pH of blood, you know the pH of milk of magnesia. You are only not knowing the pH of coffee. So it is little bit acidic. So here it will somewhere here coffee. Now let's try to find the answer. So lemon juice, then it will be coffee, then base and blood, then milk of magnesia. So answer here should be option D. Your task is to fill this column in your book, so that you will get, if in future if you get any question, you will be able to solve it very easily. Next, which one of the following is not true for anodizing process? So anodizing process, it is given there in NCERT. Simple concept is there. So it makes aluminum corrosion resistive. Yes, that is the only requirement. We go for galvanization only, also for resisting it from corrosion. Metal like aluminum, titanium and magnesium can be anodized. Yes. And aluminum is used in aircraft industry. Yes. So we are left with this option only. So clean aluminum article is anode and oxygen gas is evolved with cathode. This is wrong. It is the alternate one. You can see here the metal are deposited at cathode, and the chlorine, here it is chlorine, but any gas is related at anode. So it is just opposite. So answer here should be option C. Next, naphthalene burns with a yellow sooty flame. Now let's try to find out the color. It is yellow. If you had studied science earlier, you know that there is a relation between the color and combustion. That means completeness or combustion. If it is blue, then there is complete combustion going on, and then if it is red, and if it is sorry, not red, yes, reddish can be there, then yellow and red is there, then there is some kind of incomplete combustion. So there is incomplete combustion. Answer is option B. Next, which of the following statements are true for the reaction of Fe2O3? Exactly question taken from NCERT. So yes, you can see here this image has been given in the chapter metals and non-metals, and this is what is being done, that is thermite welding. And yes, it is a reaction of Fe2O3 with aluminum. So answer of statement A is right. Heat evolved is used for welding purpose. Yes. Aluminum metal acts as an oxidizing agent. No. You can see here when you add Fe to aluminum, so it is rather than oxidizing, it is reducing the Fe. So this is wrong. Then molten Fe and Al are formed at the end of the reaction. So let's see here. After reaction, Fe is liquid, that yes, Fe is molten, but Al2O3 is solid, so both of them are not molten. So again this is wrong. So we are left with option A, that is statement 1 and 2 are true. So yes, we are done with all the around 30 questions were there. Okay, and I find that 20 plus was very much doable. After 20, I think there were around 5 questions which were little bit tricky. So I think a person who is having a good preparation can score 25 plus correct. So I think I am clear in this explanation video. If you have any doubt, please comment, and if you find any answer wrong, or if you find any explanation not clear, you can simply comment, and I will try to provide the answers. So stay connected to PYQ Academy, and you can also go to playlist. There are a number of videos with respect to CDS and CAPFs, especially the science question videos, where you will find that these videos will help you a lot to score in the coming examination. So if you are preparing for any of these examination, whether it is CDS, CAPF or NDA, so you should like this and like this video, and please share it with your friends who all are preparing. And yes, you can join the Telegram channel. Link is provided in the description box. And if you want to connect with me on social media, so you can connect. Other than that, you can also connect me on Telegram. So this for any kind of doubt regarding the examination. Okay, I myself had cleared this examination CDS for 5 times, so I am having ample amount of experience. Even CAPF also I had cleared the written 5 times, so any kind of doubt I can clear. Okay, so I hope I'm very much clear. So I think thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.